So good day, everyone. I am the presenter for today's discussion. So my topic is all about Unit 2.2, the teaching of mathematics, regarding principles, theories, approaches, and methods in the teaching of math. So now, I will going to discuss only the educational theories. So what is educational theories? So educational theories is an overarching term that describes a collection of theories that explain the application, interpretation, and purpose of learning and education. So why is educational is essential? So it is essential. It's because it provides explanation about the underlying mechanism involved in learning and in teaching. So I will going to state the educational theories on which math teaching is grounded. And it includes first the experiential learning. So experiential learning, it is a learning that occurs by making sense of direct everyday experience. So it is also the most natural and powerful form of learning, or more precisely, the reflection on doing.
So, for example, a boy who gets sad, it's because his father gets angry because he plays football in the living room.
So by that, it is where a person or an individual niiyak ang isa sa siya ang papa, which is dili man pud maayo nga magdula sulod sa balay. So in that, he learns that playing football inside the house is very wrong. So next is we have the situated learning. And in situated learning, it is a learning in the same context in which concepts and learns are applied. So for example, we have kitchens, gardens, and farms are used as a classroom. So, for example, field trips in which students can experience the work environment. So in field trips, if a class or in a situational event, a class is conducted in a field trip and they are taught to classroom, for example, planting trees in a forest. So in by that, they learn how to plant trees. And also, if ikaw isa ka estudyante, every time mo jud mahitabo nga kita magtuon sa kusina. So while learning in the same situation. Next is we have the reflective learning. So it is a learning that is facilitated by reflective thinking. It is not enough that learners encounter real life situations. So from the word reflective, it is a typically involves looking back at something or a past experience or idea and critically analyzing the event by looking at a successful and an unsuccessful aspect of an experience. Reflection will help students learn from their past experience and turn surface learning into deep learning. So you can learn something new by looking back at your past. So next is we have the discovery learning. So it takes place in problem situation where the learner draws on his or her own experiences and prior knowledge to solve a problem. So it is a learning is an active and constructive process. Takes place in problem-solving situations. Learners draw on their own past experience and existing knowledge, and also to discover facts and relationships and new truths. So in cooperative learning, it is where um, students more likely to remember concepts and knowledge that they discover on their own. So, for example, we have research studies, asking deeper questions, manipulating objects, and having discussions or debates. So, it is under in the discovery learning. So, in research studies, if we conduct a research studies, we surely research something because, especially if we have the topic, we have a difficult topic, um, kailangan natin magsaliksik pa ng more information, and by that, we are discovering something new and learn something new things to apply to our research studies. And also, it's connected to asking deeper questions wherein if you are discover something, you will also ask deep more questions like what, when, or something situational. So next is we have the cooperative learning. So it puts premium on active learning achieved by working with fellow learners as they will engage in a shared task. So in a cooperative learning, it is based on assumption that students learn better when they learn with others. So for example, having a group activity wherein you are conducting something, for example, a project inside your classroom. So aside from that, by being cooperative with your group, you can build friendships or any other relationships towards that. So what a group of students can do is more than what students can do separately. Next is we have inquiry-based learning. It is a learning process that engages students by making real-world connections through exploration and high-level questioning. In inquiry-based learning, teachers use questions, problems, and scenarios to help students learn through individual thought and investigation. Instead of simply presenting facts, the teachers encourages students to talk about the problem and draw on their intuition to understand it. So it is more based on Hack's question, which is the high order thinking skills. It focuses on asking more deeper questions. So also inquiry-based learning also focuses on letting students ask their own question essentially. So for example, if a teacher can discussing something in front, so it follows the student question and student-led questions and also follow teacher guided inquiry, and that is the inquiry-based learning. And that is where my presentation ended. Thank you for